Hello, this is Malcolm Rose. I ended up going to sleep last night. We now have 3 hours left in the tournament. I was planning on playing a Felid Fire Elementalist for fun, because of Fragile Fifis, but it seems like at some point during the night the Korean team has taken over, not on score, we're still about 2,000 points ahead of them, but on combo points, let's see, what is it called? The most high scores, quote unquote. They have 41, we have 36, so we can snipe that real quick. And I think that's what I'm going to do for the next few hours, perhaps. I will simply try to gain some high scores for my team. There's still several combos that are very low, that have only gotten like 9 levels or whatever. If you type high score, if you type snipe HS and then T for tournament, the beam bot will tell you what the lowest high scores are, so it makes it really easy. Unfortunately, it would appear that Gamafunk, in true petty little girl fashion, has finally banned this alt account from the beam bot, and the other bot, Zetahua Rules, seems to be broken right now. It'll respond to my help commands, but it won't respond to my other ones. Doesn't really affect me. I have YouthBot open in another window on Discord, and I can do all the things that I want to do. I'm honestly surprised that Gamafunk waited until the end of the tournament to do it, but I don't think that was out of I don't think that was him being magnanimous. I think he just wasn't aware that I had an alternate account that I was using Beam on. But he's a little girl, and we're not going to pay too much attention to that. Instead, I am going to try to get these high scores. So unfortunately, it's kind of a hassle for me to drag this window over, so I'm just going to do it off screen. But trust me when I say there's 3 hours left in the tournament, and these combos that I'm doing are either extremely low or owned by the other team. Now, as far as being owned by the other team, the lowest high score that Kimchi has is Vinestalker Arcane Marksman, and that one's level 26. So we'd have to win. I think I would be better served to perhaps go for the low level ones. So the lowest high scores, we've got a Formicid Summoner is the absolute lowest. If I can find Formicids, am I blind? What's happening? There it is. Formicid Summoner. This dude is only level 9-ish. He has 1,542 points. So let's just... Nobody knows how to play a summoner. Let's just do this. And we're just gonna pound out some wins, What do I train short blades? Of course, this is the problem with relying on... Right. Sorry, I've got my spacebar set to AF for the deep dwarves, not 5 like it usually is. Anyway, this is the problem on relying on low scores to get the most high scores. You can get sniped. Seems silly to train short blades on a Formicid, but here we are. Do something real quick. I had food turned off, butchering, auto butchering, for the purposes of my turn count speed runs, which just didn't really materialize, you know. We'll turn that back on. Nice. Some of these guys are actually decent combos, like the next one is Javi M. It's not awful, I don't think. I don't think their aptitudes for Venom are terrible. You would think they'd be a little bit higher, but the thing is, in all likelihood, nobody tried to really win one. I guarantee this is the product of somebody just spamming a... Yeah, fine, it was just fine. Somebody just spamming dudes up to lair or something, or up to the temple, and then quitting. Oh, this is not ideal. Is he invisible? Yeah, he's invisible. Guess who can see invisible? These guys. Of course, he can wreck dogs. Oh, my dog got a good RNG finally. Oh yeah, Probe of the Archmage. Guardian Golem continues to be a bad spell. I wonder how irritated Gamafunk is that I used his bot throughout the whole tournament. I mean, normally I wouldn't be as petty as that, but I mean, it just occurs to me that if you've if you're gonna go through the effort to ban somebody from a useful little service like that, how much of an asshole do you have to be? I mean, sorry to use that language, but I don't know. It just seems so silly because it's open source code. Anybody can make a beambot. I can get the exact same service from pretty much, it's just a hook into SQL. I mean, I think I've probably mentioned how this works before, but all he's doing is making it more inconvenient for my users, or not my users, my viewers, because now it's more inconvenient for me to do it in the window. So he's not really hurting me, he's hurting you guys, you know? That's why it's like, I think it annoys me more than if it was just like an inconvenience for me. It just makes the viewing experience worse for anybody who wants to watch my channel, I guess. Which is incredibly petty, but it'll also be, that part will be resolved too once I figure out why Zetahua Rules isn't working. I think it's just sort of glitched right now. Plus one pair of boots. Can you beat this guy? Wow, Lightning Bolt Ghost, no thanks. I just picked up Boosk because he was there, by the way. Oh, Whip of Electrocution. This is good. We're not planning on winning this, by the way. I'm just kind of going to tab until I die, getting at least to level 10 or so I can beat, you know, the current high score, or really you should call it a low score almost. Let's see if I can wear the scale mail and still cast. Basically. I know I have Arc Magi, and most people wouldn't want to throw that away, but I do. Ah, crap. I don't have any armor on, because I left my robe behind. I actually needed to cast some spells to kill that ogre. There we go. Whoa, that's Grinder. Okay, here's our buddy Grinder. However, Treeform is an absolute immunity to the stuff that he can do. Although being paralyzed next to an ogre doesn't sound too fun. Resistant. He's not resistant to electricity, so yep, got him. Swip is a real good find. We're almost leveled up enough to have the score. I can look at my score actually. Well, maybe I can't. I can look at turns. I don't think it shows me what my current score is. I don't know how to get to that. Elemental staff. That's interesting. Probably not going to get to the point where we can use that. Nor would we really want to, even though it's amazing, because believe it's one-handed. Ultimately, we want to end up with a two-handed weapon, even though it's quite good. It's not very good offensively, but it's quite good. Got him. Oh. No. No. Heal wounds? I guess I probably want a shaft. Yeah, I screwed up pretty badly there. Because I didn't have, I used heal wounds and I should have just shafted immediately, probably. We have one curing left. And a lignify. Why don't we drink some of this stuff? Agility. Okay, you begin to heal more quickly. That's nice. Cancellation, okay. Base damage 13, base damage 6. Morning stars are nice. Better than you would think. I think we're going to stick with this whip, though, until we can afford the artifact. Almost forgot we were a Formicid, didn't you? But we do have the ability to dig, and it does save you. We've just had a very straightforward early game on account of the fact that I was a summoner, so. Okay, good. Orc Warrior goes down. Okay, I know there's still some priests and things on this floor, but I don't really want to fight them. The one guy had a battle axe, I suppose, but I don't care. You know, I'm pretty happy using maces. Scroll brand weapon, huh? Just had to wait for lightning to trigger, you know. That's excellent. Minus Tella. Who cares? I'm a Formicid. That's really good. Can we beat this ghost? Oh, we actually can. Well, this is interesting. I'm gonna dig my way over here. guess you're supposed to dig in. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. We can afford the Morningstar now. Let's hope it's something really awesome. It's garbage. Well, we rolled the dice. We rolled the dice and we failed. That's okay. It's not, you know, it's not actually terrible. It may be better than Whip of Electrocution at this point, considering my training and the fact that it does really good damage. Hopefully we find a Great Mace soon. Oh, hello. Whoa, we died. I may have to redo that. I think I took it though. Alright, I can't. I gotta do it in the other window. Whoops. Apologies. I got to level 10. How many points did I get? Where does it even show the points? I'm doing this in another window because of Gamafunk. Because of Gamafunk's pettiness. You know, there it is. I have to go to the tournament page, actually. That's not showing up yet. But the log is showing up. This is weird. I can get the number of points, but on a log, like the actual log file, it'll show me the number of turns, but not the number of points. And I don't know if it's supposed to show points here or not. Okay. Well, until that shows up on the tourney page, I'm gonna... Oh wait, no, here it is. Okay. Recent games. Yeah, it's not showing up on recent games. But if I had to assume, it probably comes at least close. Since we were higher leveled than the guy with the Fosu. He had level 9 and we were level 10. So it just comes down to who had more turns, and if his number of turns was low enough that let me see. He had way more turns. Yeah, we took it. It's just taking a minute to update. Okay, we'll move on. We're gonna do HaVM now. If I can find Halfling, anyway. Venomancer. Venomage. My poison magic is actually pretty good, but we're just going to train fighting, and we're going to train slings when we find one. And we'll just kind of cheese our way with Sting for the time being. Which is arguably the absolute worst level 1 spell. It's funny, Venom Mages are supposed to be a very powerful D1. You know, it's like, oh, early game is easy with Venom Mage. It's not. not on D1. Once you get Poison Vapors, it's a little less crappy. But Sting is just so bad. It's actually possible that I could die to this bat. Not even joking. There we go. This is probably cursed. See, now we can just use poison vapors, you know. I knew it would be cursed. I rolled the dice because we didn't have mana. I guess halflings do have a really bad spellcasting app. Yeah, what am I supposed to do about this dude who's resistant to poison, you know? What shall I do? Just lose? I mean, you can melee him with a -3 dagger, it's not too fun. There we go. Surprisingly, that worked. Yeah, Poisonous Vapors is an incredible spell. On the things that it actually works against. And as you can see, it lets you deal with early game adders very easily, so that's very nice. Wow, I guess Sting kind of did a little bit for me against that ooze. Saw this great comic the other day. Somebody had made just like an MS Paint thing for this. It was a picture of all the summons, like all the good ones from the summoning book. So there was an Ice Beast and a Lightning Spire, and then there was a Guardian Column in the front crying, and there's like the mummy dude who had summoned them, and he's like, I purposely summoned him wrong as a joke. So there's this movie. Honestly, it's slipping my mind what the movie's called, but it's like a parody of kung fu movies. There's this guy named Wimplo who loses his fights, and he's like, his master's like, oh, we purposely trained him wrong as a joke. We got remove curse, good. Still no slings. That's the unfortunate thing about being a halfling is you might end up with no slings forever. It's very unlikely. You're very, very likely to find it early on. What is happening? I guess I'll be a tree. Okay. I'm gonna check on something real fast. Just 1 second. Javiem. It's owned by a guy named Gorais. And he was level 9. Okay. And yeah, I just looked at the scoreboard pages and we did in fact steal Fosu. Stole it back. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm resting. want to try to find this drain if we can. Risk rusting of a very distant drain. Let's assume it's off to the west. It's very distant over here as well. So it must be off to the north, I guess. Waiting for that to do something. Quick rusting of a distant drain. So it's somewhere up here, but it seems like we've probably missed it. Very distant drain. Okay, so I was closer when I was to the left. I think we're just gonna forget about this. It's definitely gonna fall apart. Oh, maybe not. There it is. Okay, we made it. Just, you know, surpassing all odds. Despite all odds, rather. Poison Vapors, it wasn't always a spell. I think it came into existence about the same time that Cure Poison went away. But man, it is good. Really, really good spell. Pretty well designed too, because it's low level and it remains useful for the whole game, but it's not overpowered, you know, like a lot of spells that remain useful the whole game are. Is this really the whole thing? I guess so. Still haven't found a single solitary sling. How crazy is that? I'd like to find Natasha. I happen to know that she has a wand of digging, because I saw her try to use it. I'd like to have it for myself. You know what? I'm gonna stop hunting for her. This is just using up my turns. That's stealing my score. Whoa, nice random energy, bro. That's cute. There we go. Wouldn't have had a problem there if it wasn't for random energy. Do we just wanna go Che for fun? Just because it lowers the number of turns. Shouldn't be pressing space, should I? Still no sling. Yeah, our friend got shafted. Kind of figured that had happened. One charge, unfortunately, is all that's left. All that remains. Enchant armor. We're level 8. Not 9, but 8. We're very close. Okay. Okay. Spear of Chaos. Quote unquote fun. I suppose we could be using that, but I'd really rather just have a sling. That's a secret between me and you. I just want to have a sling. Okay, he's resistant to poison. That's not good. Fun fact is I can just vapor this dude. You'll pay for your transgression, mortal. No! Of course it hastes. I just didn't want to have to fight the guy. Okay, Chebirados seems mollified. Thanks, bro. We finally found our sling. Come on. Resistant to poison. Nice. Hungry Ghost is gone. Goodbye, Hungry Ghost. Okay. Evening Star, huh? That might be interesting on somebody who's not so invested into slings, but I am. You know what, I should check our clan page real quick. See if there's any gods we haven't won. That'd be worth points. We still haven't won Che. Maybe I'll win this dude real fast. How much time do we have left? Surely not very long. 2 hours, 17 minutes. Probably would behoove me to continue stealing high scores. me just check real quick. I'm going to look at the front page here. We've got, 37 high scores. They've got 41. We really just want to not lose the high scores to Kimchi. Everybody likes an underdog is the thing, so I suspect our high scores are being nabbed by just about everybody. Because Kimchi themselves, they just seem to be kind of powering out wins with lots of runes. They don't seem to be doing this strategy where you whoa. This strategy where you try to hunt down high scores and steal them without even winning. That doesn't seem to be on the plate for them. So if I was playing a real character that I cared a little bit about, we would have trained invocations by now. Oops, I didn't mean to wait there. I don't see myself winning this. Really, I'm just securing as many points as possible. We've already surpassed the other guy, almost certainly. Go ahead and enchant this hunting sling, why not? That was an artifact scale mail, apparently. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. I just slouched him and used up some piety. Slouch is the right move, though. Against spiny frogs, anyway. There's a Fustibalus. Distressingly free chainmail. I think we may be spending a little too much time on this guy. Used another 10 minutes up. It's unlikely that anybody's gonna try to play a hobby in to steal this. So let's just get ourselves killed here. Despite my best efforts, I can't die. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm gonna die here in a second. I'm gonna maybe get one more level. We'll see. The Javier, best character in the game. It's not bad. Anything is pretty good. 13. Okay. I guess I could have quit. I don't know how that affects my score. Anyway, we've definitely got, let's see, 14, 377 turns. The other guy had significantly less turns, but significantly less levels. He was only level 9. We were 13. There's no question in my mind that we got this. Okay, let's look again. Snipe HST. With this, powered by Kimchi still has 41, and we should have 38. Demo. This is a tough one. This is actually a tough one. I guess we'll just go short swords. Just because the aptitude's not terrible. Let's see this other guy's demo. He got to level 8. This is one of the weakest combinations in the game, by the way. You're a species that's terrible at melee. Yet you're forced to melee for a significant portion of the game, with nothing else really to get you out of that unfortunate situation. Hey, we killed an adder somehow. Hooray! Maybe I should get some stealth. It's okay, we died, that's fine. Do the same thing. This time we'll train stealth and short blades, and that's it. See if we just can't get some easy stabs. I feel like I should set my auto fight stop to like real time mode. This is okay though. I can play fast enough. I'm just trying to nab these high scores before the tournament ends. Some people will be trying to get the final win of the tournament. I just want to secure our lead on high scores. Yeah, that's crap. But it's also better than a +0. Gonu. Okay. That's That's an odd one. We'll just kind of be tabbing things and banishing them if they become a problem. Oh, come on with this. Let's get these guys in a hallway, I suppose. I'll just teleport. Whoa! He's back. Glaive would be pretty good. I think we're going to stick with short blades, though. Okay. Okay, that's crap. We have a oh wait, we do have remove curse. All right. If we could find some hexes, that'd be just so cool. By the way, we worshipped from a fading altar, and we're a monk, so you would think I would start with 4 pips of piety, but 4 pips of piety is what that's what we've got right now, and we've been building up for a little while. So I think we only had 3. Monks start with 2, and I thought that okay, dagger of venom. I thought that Faded Altars gave 2 as well, but they may only give 1. expected. Do I want to just go for her? Risk the chaos? Yeah, baby. +4 dagger of chaos, alright. We'll be using that greatsword here in a bit. Oh, right. But yeah, I was saying, what I was trying to say was, as soon as we have Disto, we'll put it on the greatsword. Once we're at full piety, that is, assuming we even get there. This dagger may drive me directly into an early grave. Oh god. Strength for damage. I should probably be using Venom, but I can't resist. I can't resist the +4. Whoa. He has a wand of acid. Well, we've almost got max piety, which I did not think was going to happen. And yet here we are. Whoa. Well, this floor is BS. Okay, we're doing surprisingly well, you know, for a demo. I kind of expected to lose this a couple of times. I think we only lost once. Before getting a character off the ground. Well, we're not using archery. Could take this chainmail though. Maybe not. I believe the acid dragon, or drake perhaps, has died off screen. I guess it is a dragon, huh? Okay, we've made it to lair. Where's Max Piety? want that disto. I want that disto great sword. How much time do we have left? Let me check. It's under 2 hours now for sure, easily. 1 hour, 45 minutes. I should probably quit this one soon. Banished so much I couldn't banish anymore. Okay, our guy's dead. That's fine. What of this is the next one? I think it's going to be Tengu Earth Elementalist. It's the second Kimchi team. They're the ones kind of acting as backup. I still think they're helping. Purposefully helping the other Kimchi team, it would make sense. That's okay. I'm gonna play a Baraki Chaos Knight. They've got one that's level 16, and we'll just tab a lot. And you know what? We're running low on time, so make it 30. Yeah, I suspect those guys are taking our high scores. This is better. I like that Zom gave me some plate armor right on D1. How nice of him. Nope, we died. Maybe I... Maybe I should play a CJ instead. Stealing scores from the other Kimchi team is useless. We just need to get scores. The original Kimchi team, the one that's second place, they don't have any high scores that are easily stolen. They're all really high wins and whatnot. Let me see, what is, I wanna see what the CECJ is. It's only that's Monster Racer. He's going for it. Sorry, Monster Racer. I'm gonna have to take this from you. He's level 9. Centaur Conjurer. Okay, let's try that again. I'm trying to tab. I'm just training fighting. Whoa! Whoa! That was 2 nulls on D1. A flail and a halberd. That's really something. This game doesn't want me to do what I'm doing. We're not taking vacuum out. I want something that'll let me tab. Had to quit. We were gonna die. I want to say these are worth 10 points apiece, even if we don't get the maximum number of high scores, so it's in our best interests to pump these. Okay. Okay, we'll just use slings. And the Okawaru will do. You gotta be kidding me with this. Okay. I've had it with that. We're done with adders. Oh, disintegration. Okay, I died. That's fine. Ijib is total BS, by the way. Although we could have easily gotten out of that on this particular character. Park the adder. Yeah, we killed an adder. Nice. Let's see, if I tab real hard, I suspect my dude's gonna just come and be a problem, but that's okay. I'm talking about the Heppel buddy. I'm curious if this will interrupt my tabbing, but it seems like we're probably okay. Yeah, he's not getting in the way. He did there, but not over the course of most fights, anyway. Okay, we have a sidearm now, falchion. these invisible guys. There we go. Looks like they exist to slow down real-time attempts. Okay, we got smited. Let's try this one more time. Running out of time to get these high scores. Right, I can't cast in this chainmail. No weapons at all. This is hilarious. We're dying to a bat. That's fine. It's because we didn't find a weapon. I'm playing very, very fast. Much better. This will do. Ooh, okay. Guess I'll just use axes. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. 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 That's a glaive warrior. Orc warrior with a glaive. Somebody's got a dagger of venom, or maybe it was tomahawks of venom. I'd like to kill that dude and take his stuff. He does too much damage. That's why I stopped training axes. We got Sigmund down here. Okay. Okay, we will use axes, I guess. Because this is a battle axe. And there's a battle axe for sale as well. Whoa. Can't beat him. Not with our current kit, anyway. Nor can we beat Eustachio. Well, we can, but we'd have to get somewhat lucky. And I don't feel like wasting several minutes trying to figure out how best to do that. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that was level 7. How much time we got left? 1 hour, 21 minutes. We're really making bad time here. That was my fault too. I should have been more careful. I'm almost treating this like a real-time speed run, since we're running out of time to get these high scores. But I think once I'm close, I should start playing a little more carefully. me check one more time on what score this dude has, because I don't remember. He's got he was level 9. Okay. Going down and landing next to 2 batters is not what I would call lucky for trying to do this. Jeez, I would have been done by now if I just played it like a conjurer and gone slowly. Actually played like I was on a streak or something. I mean, obviously this is a centaur. There's no excuse if you're paying attention, you know. Mace is the best weapon on the floor. A little close with Natasha there. Alright, why don't we... Whew. Why don't we take that youth? Or try to, anyway. Got him. We'll just ride this quarterstaff to victory. Well, not victory, but to the high score. Whoa, maybe not. Come on, big guy. There's an altar of Zom. Can't afford any of this except for the polymorph. I suppose we'll take that. This is okay. What? That's funny. You don't usually see branded scythes just on random enemies. I see a broad axe. I'm pretty happy with the staff, though. Very good, very good. This can be a pretty dangerous sort of ossuary on some characters, but it's essentially free on a centaur, since you can, you know, you can outrun everything. I find myself wondering, by the way, if I play the next tournament and I make another ult for it, which I probably will, just because I like to keep the stats separate. Makes it easier for me to search things up on the database, you know, my scores and whatnot. There's ways to, there are commands that let you separate out statistics by which tournament it is. I just don't know them, and I don't know, it feels more convenient for me just to make new accounts. But I'm curious how quickly Gamafunk will ban me on the new account, if he's still, you know, butthurt about it. I'm not sure he understands what open source code is. which is kind of funny because he's a developer or whatever, but like I remember at one point he said like, "Oh, well, you're not welcome to use anything that I've made," you know, and he didn't say that to me. He said that to one of my teammates. I forget which one. I think it might have been Vajraprani, but I don't think he understands what open source is or what Creative Commons is or whatever, because like I was saying, that Zetahua rules bot, you know, is, you know, it's a little broken right now, but it's a clone, as far as I know. It's a clone of Gamafunk's code because it was up on GitHub. And it's like, you can't stop anyone from doing that. It's open source, and I don't even mean like extra legally. Like legally, you can't stop anybody from, you know, once you've released something with under the CC2 license, which is essentially the common Creative Commons. Essentially, it's like you can do whatever you want with this thing that's been made. You know, it's too late. You know, you can't. There's no take backsies on this kind of thing. Take Oosk, so we have full power immediately. I just find it funny. Like, I think that people may have the mistaken impression that the people on my team despise the devs or something, and we don't. You know, there's some dumb drama right now, but for as much as I've talked about it, I don't really hate anyone. I think that Gamafunk is kind of a d-bag, I guess. He's a little oversensitive. But like, I don't like despise any of them. I do think it's you know, respectable or whatever that they put enough time into developing the game and spend $0 doing it, or get paid $0 doing it, rather. I mean, that's cool. They don't have to do that. You know, and that's really nice. But that doesn't really make you immune from criticism, you know. And I'm the kind of person, when I see someone behaving in a particularly goofy way, I'll probably say something about it, you know. Like, hey, what's going on, you know? When something seems just a little bit odd to me. We're XL9, by the way, so I don't know if we've taken the score yet, but we're pretty close. We'll get to like 11 or 12, and then we'll quit out. But yeah, some of this stuff seems... It goes beyond being petty, you know, and it starts sounding insane, or just like a little bit crazy. Like the idea of, oh, you can't use my code, you can't use anything I've made, and it's just sitting on GitHub. It's just like, you know, it's just like right there, source code right on the open internet, and it's like, well, you can't do that. Well, yeah, the guy who did that, whoever made the Zatahua rules bot, he can do that. You cannot stop. You can't do anything about that, you know. I suppose you could start releasing a closed source version, you could do that. But it's a little late, I would say. I think the word I would use to describe this is asinine. I mean, what would you call it? I don't know. I mean, some of the guys on my team, I'm still unsure how it is that they got on his butthurt list, because, like, for me, obviously I'm really blunt and abrasive, and I could see being annoyed at me, because I'm talking some smack here, but some of the guys like Vajraprani, all he did was make a fork and ask why other people were banned from the bot, you know? Ooh, okay, let's walk away from this stuff. Yeah. The only reason I'm still talking about it is because I keep getting reminded, because it is a slight inconvenience. Of the slightest possible variety. Like someone playing loud music, I guess, at night. It's pretty annoying. It's petty, but at the end of the day, you can come up with solutions to that, you know. Hey, +3 chainmail. Man, I really wish there was a way to check my score. And honestly, I bet there is. And I'm just ignorant of it for the moment. I'd ask somebody, but I'm sure that they're busy doing something similar to what I'm doing on my team. I don't want to interrupt them trying to get us some last minute points, you know. Suppose I could try to get the last win of the tournament. It has to be the game that was started last, though, so you're kind of rolling the dice on when you'd like to start. You know, do you start 50 minutes out? And then risk taking too long? Screw this, why am I fighting her? Let's teleport. Okay, we got her. Looks like we're level 11 now. Monster Racer was level 9. He had 8, 8, 6, 7 turns. We have significantly more. Maybe I'll get one more level. Or I'll just tab like mad, and we'll see. We'll see when I die, you know. But I suspect that the best strategy to get the last win of the tournament is probably along the lines of just play a DD5, start about an hour out, give yourself some wiggle room, you know, to give yourself some wiggle room to spend extra time and just kind of clear the whole game really fast. Because anybody trying to do something quicker than that he's gonna get punished, you know, insofar as he's gonna risk losing. You could go for the gold and just try to get a real speed run, you know, like a super reliable. We're gonna die. That's fine. I'm sure we got the high score. Pretty sure. Let me use the command real fast in this other window, and it'll probably come up with a different score for CECJ. It's just taking a second. One moment. Yep. Yeah, it's different now. Let me see about this. Tengu Earth Elementalist. Let's grab it. How much time left? 1 hour, 1 minute. Should I try to get the last win of the tournament? Should I do it? Or should I keep doing this? Let me see what the combo scoreboard looks like for the clans real quick. We're climbing back up. I think I'm going to focus on high scores. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is, I think I'm more likely to get this. I just need to get 3 more and hope that no one else is stealing. Earth magic is crap on a Tengu. Actually, you know what I should do is I should see what the score is on this. It's extremely low. I only need to get level 9. Everything's level 9. Everybody gets to level 9 and then dies for some reason on these super low level. Oh, a Dagger of Venom. Okay, that's fortuitous. We can tab a good bit. More than we should be allowed to on a Tengu. Go for strength, extra damage. Fedhos unfortunately blows these days upon worship. Makhleb will do. We'll start getting healing a little bit after we summon, or excuse me, a little bit after we start worship. Whoa. Wow, this is going really well. Thanks, Dagger, I guess. Are Tengu secretly good? I'm a little confused on what's happening here. I'm always talking bad about this species. I think it's just the combo of the Venom Dagger plus Mochleb heals, which are already kicking in, by the way. Speaking of healing, let's drink Cure Wounds. Oh, come on. Okay, we got him. Found a book at some point, but I think we're good on books. I guess I'll take Blink. Call Imp. Hello. Well, it's electric, which is very nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I fear? Yeah, I fear. Oh, that's rough. He's cornered. Ah, we're dead. Okay, we only got to level 6. That's not good. We gotta do it again. What a shame. Short blades it is. Got a +3 with no brand. Perhaps I should have blinked. I think we can skip you if this dagger's good enough. As much as I'd like to have his quarterstaff. Yeah, this is a good find. Found a Conjurations book. Let me pop on some armor that's good. Ooh, our poise. Ah, really? So much for Treeform's AC. I mean, I had 4 hit points. Let's not make any bones about it, you know. This time, if I find a Conjurations book, we're going to be a conjurer like we should. I should have done that before, honestly. It's big misplay. Would be done by now if I'd done that. I can play these guys reasonably quickly. I had a gift dumped into my lap, and I just kind of threw it away because I had a decent weapon. Not good. I suppose I could get Stone Arrow, and then train Conjurations, which is +3. And we could be a Stone Arrow guy. +3 is kind of an insane aptitude, by the way. Just really, really, really good. Yeah, that's funny. Conjurations is 4.4, more than double what Earth Magic is, but still costs less to train up. Can I fly, please? Where's my... Do I not get speed yet? I don't get running yet. Pretty good. And we can even kind of sort of Stone Arrow with this on. This is annoying. I just want to go down to the next floor. Okay, here's the guy I really want to kill. Do we have teleport? Yes, we do. Okay, fine. Goodbye. Actually, you know what? I think that the right thing to use is this falchion. At 0 skill. Get the most benefit because riposte. Are there any other altars here? No. Wow. Okay. Look at that int. Come on, buddy. This is it's getting silly. There we go. Got the stone arrow on him to finally finish him off. A little rat's nest here that I can apparently just tab through. We're officially level 9. Yeah, TEEE is not actually as bad as I thought it would be. You can just go straight for Stone Arrow and be a Conjurations man. I still kind of despise Tengu, but... Wait, was that a branded Falchion? Yeah, it was. I should have. I just, right then and there, I wasted my enchant weapons. I could have used it on this. That's okay. Playing fast, you know. Is there Usk? Yes, there is. Whoa, whoa, buddy. What is a Hellwing doing here? That... Call me crazy, but I don't think that's a dungeon monster. Here we go. That a Centaur Warrior on D7? I guess it's a zombie, but still. book, but not the spells I would like. I think once we get to XL11... Oh. Come on. Not so good. Yeah, once we get to XL11, we'll quit out. Okay, that's XL11. Let's go die in layer now. I'll just tab. This is me trying to die. That's not trying too hard, I guess. Wow, this character is some kind of Marlin. That's okay, we'll do this. We'll die here. Too confused to cast spells. Okay, we're dead. That's good. Okay, sorry, Don't Do It, who is apparently the account that had the TEEE high score, but I think that we have blown that one out of the park. All right. Time left. 40 minutes. Snipe high score tournament. Let's see what else we've got. I think the next one's going to be DE Warper. That's kind of annoying to get. Yeah, all the ones that are very, very low. Well, no, DD. There's a deep dwarf. There's a deep dwarf enchanter. That's weird. That's really weird. Let me look at the deep dwarf enchanter real fast. See what I have to get to. He only got to level 9. Okay. DDEN. Alright, let's do it real fast. Just get fighting. Change the macro and just tab, you know. Find an axe and go to work, right? Hard to screw this up. I guess I'll train invocations so I can get mana. Mock Lab! You joker. The idea was I didn't need healing. So I didn't need to worry about finding Mock Lab. But if he was going to just be on D2 with Happily Arcana, you know, oh, there's an axe. Train nothing but axes, and until it's, well, we'll train invocations as well. but until Axis is a little bit increased, I always stick with it's a quite nice dagger of venom. Wow, Lorax, okay. Now we're essentially a DD-Fi. Or could be. With no shield. Let's just fly through this game. Okay, Minkara was a little bit annoying. Enchant weapon. Okay. Enchant up the War Axe. Fear. Oh, I gotta do the most important thing. Change the name to the Fragile Fifi. You're gonna be a knight. Well, you're gonna be a hexer, because hexers are the most powerful. As much as they've tried to change that, there's really nothing they can do. Hexes are just too good when they're kind of happening off to the side without you training anything. You know how I'm always talking about force multipliers? Well, that is one. Look at how smooth this is going compared to the other stuff I was doing. Deep doors really are in a class of their own, and it's sort of surprising to me that no one bothered to get a decent, a particularly good score. I mean, level 9 is actually okay. It's, you get to the lair, you're done, you quit, you know, you take the high score, whatever. But it almost seems accidental in some of these cases. Like, some of these guys that had these scores don't belong to a team that seems to be going for scores. I think it just happened. Like, they were just playing this, and they ended up with it, you know? And this is not so good. Be serious. I see you. I see what you're doing. Whoa. Early gargoyles are no joke. Even on a deep dwarf, you gotta be careful. do I care about this Bailey? I guess. Oh, this is just annoying. This little maze. Squirrel requirement. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll take a +10 execution as axe. I mean, whatever. Just kidding. I mean, obviously it's great. It's only protection, but I mean, still. Oh, shield of resistance. Somehow to have RF null, I don't understand how. Oh, it's the axe. It's gotta be the axe, yeah. This would be a fun little game if I was planning on winning it, but we're not. In fact, I'm going to be quitting real soon. Let's just dive bomb. Just keep going down until we die. Level 12, I guess. Are we level 12? Yeah, we are. Alright, that's fine. Let's try again. Snipe HST, and also how much time left do we have in the tournament? It's got to be less than... Yeah, it's 29 minutes, 40 seconds. Coming right up on it. I want to say that I have secured at least a tie. Yeah, we're going to have 41 once this updates. They have 41 as well. Let's get... Let's see, Deep Elf Warper, Deep Elf Arcane Marksman, Deep Elf Transmuter, Valid Warper. Deep Elf Warper is the lowest one. I'm gonna assume he's level 9. Where's my Deep Elf? Warper. Short sword. I wonder if I could use Gil's Gravitas for damage, I guess. It's kind of garbage. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little much. Robin's pack is a welcome find. That's a lot of easy experience if you play it properly. I think we're just gonna get short sword to Mendeley, or dagger, or whatever. Alright, got the Shroud. Shroud's very underrated, I think. Not a lot of people realize just how really, really good it is. Cursed. This is not conducive. This is not conducive to trying to get this thing done quickly. Ah, okay, we've died. It's okay. Yeah, I don't want to try to rely on Gale's Gravitas. We need to just grab a weapon and go because I'll tell you why. The reason is oh, we're poisoned. Okay. Minus 22. That sucks. We could have gotten that. Okay, whatever. We could have gotten we could have gotten the venom dagger. Would have been quite nice. Gonna need to play a little bit slower, I think. But really, we just need to find the right stuff. We have a little bit of time left. We can totally, if I'm just a little bit lucky, we can absolutely 100% get this and another win, probably. Another high score. Forgot to use Shroud. There's a War Axe, I guess, but probably better to just use a dagger. Alright, Mr. D2 Ant. Or maybe it was D3. This is really something. Dagger of Venom, okay. This is really, really obnoxious. He's getting a ton of random energy on me. He got like 2 of them, I think. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna die unless this levels me up. It did not. I think if I bread swing, there's a chance. Unless they've changed that. Oh, we're no longer playing. Oh my god! That's outrageous! Feels like cheating. But hey, if it's in the game, it's been in the game for as long as I can remember. Pretty much forever. That was a Dagger of Pain. If we find any necromancy, that could potentially be worth using. But yeah, if you bread swing while you're poisoned, if it's you can gain back your hit points just slightly faster. Probably not going to make a difference, except in the narrowest of cases. However, what we just experienced was the narrowest of cases. Now we're so well equipped, I should be fine to win this game. Well, not win, you know what I mean. Take the high score. Which will push us ahead as long as Kimchi isn't working to get these, which they don't appear to be, and as long as no more gets stolen from us, which is kind of a tall order. Let's not count my eggs before they hatch here. I haven't actually gotten it yet. Whoa. I'm gonna heal wounds here. There's a hat. Is he invisible? Okay. Why don't I let him blink? That would be pretty smart, wouldn't it? Whoa. No warriors, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the phone. Heal wounds, acid, blink, acid. Okay. Yeah, I could have died there. And that would not have been good. Because we are running out of time to make this thing happen. We're level 9, so if we haven't stolen it yet, we're pretty close. Whoa. I've messed up. Okay. Hey, we found a fire book. We're dead. Okay, I think I probably took it. Level 10, the guy was extremely low. Okay, that was Deep Elf Warper. That was the lowest one, so snipe HST, try the command again, and then we'll also check how much time left. Okay, it's 13 minutes. 13 minutes to get one more high score if need be. Yeah, I took the high score for Deep Elf Warper. Okay, Arcane Marksman, that should be actually really easy to get. Deep Elf, Arcane Marksman, give me a sling and sling bullets. Train nothing to slings. Because we'll find rocks and it'll be really easy. A large shield. Oh, ugh. Ugh. Okay, well, barring a real crappy D1 anyway. Oh, are you... Okay, if I could just not get jackals. Right as the first couple things I fight. That'd be sweet. That's the one caveat here. Even though my sling zap is bad, we'll have tons of ammo and it's just perfectly legitimate. Really? We're getting pretty unlucky. But I have to play fast is the thing. I gotta take these risks. Maybe I should just be using bows and hoping for arrows? Nah, that doesn't seem right to me. But I think that I've taken high score. Or rather, I've brought my team to the point where we have the most high scores already. But I'm trying to create a little. It's at least tied. I'll say that. I kind of lost track of the numbers. I know they were at 41, and I'm not sure. I think I've tied it up. But we can win. We can get the most number of high scores if I just get this guy done in like 5 more minutes, I think. Oh yeah, is that a branded sling? Yes it is. Nope, it's cursed. Don't troll me, game. I should have enchanted it. God, we died. Alright. How much time left? I'm going for the bows. Didn't work. 9 minutes. Yeah, it's got to be hunting sling, unfortunately. I could have gone throwing, I guess, but you get a damage penalty from rocks. Which hurts you more in the early game than anywhere else. Slows you down. Looking like it's not going to happen. I hope my teammates are doing something, but I think they're a little burnt out, or maybe they're trying for the final win or something. I may be the only one trying to do this. I guess I could have done DETM. Okay, never mind. Pole arms. This is branded. This is going to be very good. Curse. Probably gonna die. Yep, we die. We're not gonna get this. Okay, maybe we will. Last ditch effort with the Dagger of Venom. which we have luckily found. Really annoying. Deep Elf, Transmuter. They start with a little better stats. Maybe not, maybe not. I'm gonna keep trying until the tournament's over, but I think we've pretty much screwed the pooch on this one. I've at least secured us a tie, provided that no one else did any shenanigans. At the last minute like I did. Butterfly getting in the way. There was a vault that was ruined by the cure mutation change. It only has a potion of curing now. Ends in 2 minutes 28 seconds. I think there's no way I'm gonna get 9 levels in 2 minutes 28 seconds on any of these guys. Maybe Felid Warper. If I just tab. Maybe I should have been working on this the whole time and start with the most powerful weapon in the game, unarmed. This is what I should have been doing last night, by the way, because I knew people would go for this stuff at the last minute. Let me just look at the combo scoreboard. Yeah, it's a tie. It is a tie. Alright, well, for the last game of the tournament, there's no time really to do anything else. It's a Felid Fire Elementalist. I mean, we won the tournament. I just wanted, I wanted to have the most combos won. But that's okay. We got a tie on there. Unless someone pump something out really quickly right now in the next like 1 minute 30 seconds or whatever. Something tells me we're okay. Okay, there's our Felid Fire Elementalist. He's died on D1 from my tabbing. Alright, well, pretty good tournament. I might do a little retrospective as a video here in a bit and just talk about how the score ended up. See exactly how that ended up. But if I go to Dobra Zulpa, which is the 0.22 tournament page, or a tournament website. It's the website for all tournaments, in fact, dobrazupa.org. And you click overview, you can see where the points are at, and it looks like the final scoring, ouch, that really hurt my fifis, has 27,044 points right now. Powered by Kimchi 3 has 24,973 points. So a 2,000 point lead. And it looks like one of my teammates must have came through, because it appears that the high scores, we now have the high scores, 42 to 41. I'm gonna guess that that was normal person 7. But I don't know for sure. I'd like to see exactly. You know what I can do? I can look on my team and I can look at who's been doing games. Well, maybe it was all me, because it's only the only recent games it's showing is me. Man did a Deep Dwarf Fighter, but there's no way that. Yeah, I don't know. But hey, I can't complain. We got the most high scores. Sweet. Okay. Alright, well, I'll probably do a more lengthy analysis, or maybe I won't. We'll see. But in the end, what is for sure is that we have won the tournament with our little meme name, so that's fun and funny. And as far as my personal showing, actually I haven't looked at that. Let me see real quick. I closed the window. As far as my personal showing goes, we've got Yermak is, of course, first place, 8,200 points. Man in second place with 7686. I'm way down in sixth with 5,884, which I think is a pretty good showing, to be honest. Considering that if I had not screwed up my streak in such an ignominious way, I probably could have had another 800 points from streaking or more, just by virtue of maintaining a really long streak. But you know, water under the bridge. It's you live and you learn. I think that really what I've learned from this tournament is I need to really be aware of when I'm doing goofy things that are like just supremely overconfident, you know, and will get me killed, because that's how I lost my streak. In fact, I think that's how I lost both my streaks. So something to keep in mind. But looks like I beat Ultraviolet 4, so take that. No, he's a good guy. But anyway, yeah, I had fun. Really good tournament. I spent way too much time on this game, but got about 1 million videos out of it. So I think that's about it. So until next time, I'm signing out. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Now you may not know this, but Bitcoin is a great passion of mine. If you want to help me out, and help yourself out in the process, take a look at rosecrypto.com to learn about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you buy some Bitcoin using my referral links, you'll get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. And if you sign up for Binance using my links, I can teach you all about trading altcoins as well. Either way, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. And if you really want to go the extra mile, take a look at my Patreon below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.